Before the sun, before the name, before the world would speak of fame, a quiet house, a steady hand, a girl who learned to understand. The sound of footsteps on the floor, the weight of keys, the open door, where stories came and drifted through, and something stronger slowly grew. She never asked for history. She answered simply what must be. She was the keeper of keys and books, the flame that lived in hidden nooks, in shadowed rooms and winter's breath. She stood her ground in life and death. With steady hands and heart so true, she carried more than others knew. When all was lost and hope looked dim, the light endured through faith in Him. The winters came, the silence fell, a whispered fear no one could quell. A door once warm was tightly sealed, and hidden strength was then revealed. She chose to stand, she chose to fight, with trembling hands but guided sight. Through grief and fire, through sorrow's cost, she held the line when all seemed lost. No crown, no glory to be seen, just faithful steps where she had been. She was the keeper of keys and books, the flame that lived in hidden nooks, in shadowed rooms, in winter's breath. She stood her ground in life and death. With steady hands and heart so true, she carried more than others knew. When all was lost and hope looked dim, the light endured through faith in Him. Not every hero stands in light, not every battle shows the fight, but every future, every spark begins with someone in the dark. She bore the weight so others rise, a quiet strength the world denies. And history bends though few may see, to those who serve so faithfully. Her hands in linen, making beds, in quiet rooms where hope had fled, in steaming pots and evening light, she fed the day and warmed the night. They wrapped the wounds no one could see, with tender strength and dignity. Through joints that burned and would not heal, they labored on past what strength could steal. And when at last her work was through, those weary hands, still brave, still true, could do one final thing to care. They folded slow in whispered prayer. She is the keeper of keys and books. Now we remember where to look. Through every storm, through every scar, her light has carried who we are. And every hand that lifts the weak, and every voice that dares to speak, will carry forward just the same, the legacy, the living flame. And when the story's pages close, when time recalls what heaven knows, a truth remains through every year. Her quiet courage brought us here. For every folded slow in prayers through every battle that was won. The first guardian, we honor this day as the girl who began, as the keeper of keys and books. And she lives in faithful souls who keep the flame, keep the flame.